Turn over to page 368 and look at example 2. When graphing inequalities, it is often easier to visualize the solution when the variable is on the left side of the inequality symbol. So if you look at example 2, it says 3 is less than b minus 1 1/3. As always, my recommendation to you is going to be to change 1 1/3 into an improper. 1 1/3 as an improper is 4 over 3. Opposite of minus 4 over 3 is positive 4 over 3. So I'm going to add. In order to add or subtract, I need a common denominator. My 3 over 1 is going to change to 9 over 3. 9 over 3 plus 4 over 3 is 13 over 3. Now, notice that I had to keep my b on the right. My b started on the right. It's going to stay on the right. If you want to, you can flip this around because it does say to graph your solution on a number line when you're done. So if I flip this around, if 13/3 is less than b, then that means that b is greater than or equal to. If I change this into a mixed number, I'm going to get 4 1/3. So when you go to graph this, if you look at their number line, they did all whole numbers and then they did a little bit past 4. You can go ahead and just put 4 1/3 in the middle. 4 1/3 is going to fall in between 4 and 5. My inequality has a line under it, which means it's a closed circle. B is greater than that, which means I'm going to shade towards the 5. Pause the video and do 2A and 2B. 2A says 3 is greater than or equal to g plus 7. Circle my g, can't touch it. What can I touch? Opposite of plus 7 is minus 7. 3 minus 7 is negative 4. Negative 4 is greater than or equal to g. If negative 4 is bigger than g, then that means that g is less than negative 4. So when I go to graph it, negative 4 in the middle, 1 less than it, 1 greater than it. There's a line under my inequality, so it is a closed circle. G is less than that, so remember less is to the left, greater is to the right. If you haven't yet, pause the video and do 2B. 2B says b plus 5/7 is greater than 2. Be careful on this one. Opposite of positive 5/7 is negative 5/7. I would find a common denominator. My common denominator is going to be 7. My 2 is going to change to 14. 14/7 minus 5/7 is 9/7. Bring down my inequality. B is already on the left, so I don't need to change anything. 9/7 is 1 2/7. So when I go to make my number line, I can just go ahead and put 1 2/7 in the middle. 1 2/7 falls in between 1 and 2. My inequality is just a greater than, so it is an open circle. It says b is greater than that, so if I shade to the greater side, I'm going to shade to the right.